I have watched an interesting action thriller, or I can say mystery Korean movie, and I really love it. The one specific reason to love the movie is strong female lead. The movie name is Witch Subversion Part 1. So let's start it. Which movie was released in 2018? In the beginning of the movie, some scientists are shown and then one woman shoot a child. After that, two children are shown that are running in the woods and some people are chasing them. The children who are escaping, one of them is a girl and another one is a boy. The boy is caught and men take them to the same woman who earlier shot a child. The woman says that they will find the girl or else she will definitely be killed in the jungle. But the girl survives and reaches at a house. She fell in front of the house and knocked out. The owners of the house calls the doctor and doctor tells them that although she seems fine but she does not remember anything and he thinks that she has lost her memories. The owner of the house has no children and they adopt her. Some years have passed and now the girl is grown up. Her name is Jayu and she helps her father at farmhouse. Yuan's father financial condition is not good and Yuan is worried about it. Yuan's mother is also ill and she is suffering from dementia. Yuan is shown that she is taking a shower and some numbers are carved on her back. After that, she starts having headache and it seems unbearable. Yeon and her parents live in a town and there a sheriff also lives and who take care of the security of the people. Sheriff's daughter is a best friend of Yeon and in fact she is the only friend of Yeon. Yeon is a brilliant student and she always wins every competition. Yeon's friend suggests her to take part in a singing competition because the cash prize is huge and she can help her parents. Yeon and her best friend go to the place where the auditions are going on. While giving the performance, Yeon also performs a magic trick and everything records on TV and Yeon's disability make her different from others. She is praised by everyone. Yeon's parents also get happy by seeing her on TV and praise her, but they don't like that she shown the magic tricks. They say to her that she should take care of herself and not to do these kinds of things again. Her parents and her best friend go to their room. She again starts feeling extreme headache. Next day, Yeon and her best friend go to the audition place for next level. They both are in the train and Yeon's friend is shown that she is taking great care of her. While they both are enjoying and eating, the man who is sitting in front of them starts behaving weirdly. The guy behaves like he knows Yeon. He says to Yeon that it's good now she has a name. It's better than to call from a name than to call from a number. Yeon says that she doesn't know him, but it seems to us that maybe the man knows her in childhood, but as Yeon has lost her memories and she doesn't remember him. The man reaches out to Yeon and it seems that he will hit her face but he stops right before the hit. Yeon doesn't do anything and tears start coming from her eyes in fear. The man gets surprised and walks away. The same man gets into a small argument in the train with a man and he crushes his skull with one hand and throws him out of the train. It seems like he is not an ordinary person and neither a good man. Yeon reaches at the audition place and one woman and man is seeing her through TV. They are the same people from the past. The woman is Dr. Beck, who killed the child in the past, and man is Choi, who was chasing the children in the past. Choi says that the girl is alive, and Dr. Beck says that she will take care of the girl. Yeon is shown again, and she again has severe headache, and this time her nose starts bleeding. Flashback is shown where Yeon is with the doctor and doctor tells her that she needs to do bone marrow transplant. She only has 1 month and if she wants to be alive, she has to do something for it. For bone marrow transplant, she needs her biological parents. Yeon does not know her biological parents and the people she is living with are not her biological parents. Yeon's memory has gone and she doesn't remember anything. Yeon and her friend come out of the audition place and a car stops near to them. One man comes out of the car and he asks them to go with them. He says that they will drop Yeon and her friend where they want. But Yeon's friend is intelligent and she quickly senses the danger. She takes Yeon with her and run away. The same guy who has met Yeon and her friend in the train come and ask Yeon to reach at her home quickly. Her parents are old and they can be dead anytime. In short, he threatens her. After saying this, the guy moves his car towards Yeon's house. Yeon asks her friend to call his father, who is a sheriff, and ask him to reach Yeon's house as quickly as possible. Yeon's father is already in front of the house and asks that guy and his friends to show their ID and the same cut hair. Yeon also reaches at the house and everything seems fine. Everyone eats and laughs and then go to the rooms to sleep. Yeon's friend also stays with her. Before that, Sheriff asks Yeon if she knows that people because they seem strange and their IDs are of America. Yeon says that they are mistaken and thinks her as someone else. The same guy and her friends are threatening a man and later kills him. They also burn down everything around him. They are shown that they are laughing crazily. But the way they kill the man seems like they are not ordinary people. They seem to have some extraordinary parts which they use to kill the man. From their conversation, we come to know that the man is a researcher. Dr. Beck and Choi have a conversation in which Beck says to Choi that he is going on a vacation. Choi doesn't like the idea and he says that it seems she is trying to remove Choi from the project. Choi refers John that she is very dangerous and in fact a monster and that they should take care of her. Dr. Beck says that she will take care of everything and Choi should go now. Choi gets up angrily and goes outside. Choi meets a man and tells him that Dr. Beck is doing something. The researchers are also getting killed. Some children from the camp are also missing. The man asks him to kill John and it will solve their many problems. John's family is shown and her mother says that who is this girl and where is her daughter. John gets worried and as her mother dementia is getting worse. John's father takes her to the room and she says that it seems like John is searching for her biological parents as she has seen her searching on computer many times. All family go to their room and John's friends stay with her. John again has severe headache and she gets up quickly. She comes out of the room and someone points a gun towards her. The men are with guns and they also has John's friend. One of the men asks her to remember the past and calls her a witch. John says that they are on and she is not the one they are searching for. John asks them to leave her family alone. The man threatens John with her friend life and about to kill her. Suddenly John's expression changes and in a blink of eye she kills everyone around that man. Before dying, the man says she is a witch and a monster from inside even if she doesn't remember anything. The man who met John on train also comes at the house and taunts John that she still has talent even if she has lost her memories. The train guy asks her best friend that how can someone be so perfect. He says that how she never doubted John, that she always come first in the class. She wins every competition. How can she be so perfect when she is also taking care of the parents all day? She asks her friend has she seen her practicing things or studying. The purpose of all this conversation is to mention that John is not some ordinary person and she has extraordinary powers. The train guy asks John to come with them otherwise they will kill every person in the town and it will also bring back her memories. John agrees to go with them. They take John to a camp and Dr. Beck is there. John is taken to a lab and they tie her to the bed. Dr. Beck says that she is actually surprised that John is still alive. She thought she would be killed. A flashback is shown where Dr. Beck and her team is experimenting on children. These doctors and researchers experiment on children's brain to reprogram them. The purpose of all this is to make them superhumans with extraordinary powers so that no ordinary person will compete them. John is a brilliant student and she is a quick learner. She is shown as a person with the most qualities. Dr. Beck says that she has created John and John is her creation. John asks her then why they tried to kill her and other children in the past. Dr. Beck says that they gave them so many parts and trained them so much that they became afraid that these children can also destroy them. Beck says that they put too much violent element inside John and she cannot handle herself and she will destroy everything. She can't stay away from violence and killing people. But she says that when nothing happened like this in the past and they thought that John is dead. They came to know about John through TV when she was performing that magic trick and they recognized her because no one could do that trick so easily. John is injected with something and Beck says that she can now use her old powers but she needs this dose every month. She says that to blackmail John so that she will start working for Beck. The train guy quickly senses something and he rushes outside. He says that they didn't find John but actually John found them. In the lab, Yon also starts laughing and says that she knew they have the dose. She needed this dose to stay alive. Yon starts crushing skulls of everyone in the lab and reaches at Dr. Beck. Yon says that her memory is never lost and she done that magic trick on TV so that Dr. Beck would find her. She tried to find them but could not, so the only method was to show herself on TV. Choi, the same man who Beck threw out of her company, comes with his men and attack on the camp. They also start killing back people. The train guy and Choi man have a fight and almost everyone get killed. The train guy and John also get into a fight and finally John wins. Choi shoots her from behind but at the end of fight she kills everyone as she is the most powerful of all. John takes the medicine with her and reaches at her house. She comes to know that her mother is admitted in the hospital. She hands over most of the dose to her father so that he will treat her mother through this. She herself takes 2 of them to survive on them. And in the meantime, she has hopes that she will find her biological mother. But during the father-daughter conversation, we come to know that John's parents knew about her past since childhood. John has killed many cows and dogs in childhood and his father wanted to send her away, but her mother could not leave her. John's father tells her that her mother said that if they would take care of Jones with love, she will turn into a good human. Jones' father asks her to be a good human even if something bad happens in the future. She has to respect her mother's word who loved her all her life. Yuan starts her journey to find out the biological mother in order to find the medicine. Yuan is shown as sitting in front of a woman who looks exactly like Dr. Beck. She is Dr. Beck's twin sister. Yuan asks her for the dose but also says that she wants permanent solution and this woman has to help her. Another girl comes there and she has scars all over her face. The woman tells that girl that she is okay and there is no danger to her so she can go. The movie ends here. This is definitely the prediction for second part, and the ending of first one suggests that there would be some big organization who works on children's brains to train them. The girl who is with Scar, she would be also like Yon, and maybe there are more like her who would be more powerful. The woman who is trained of Dr. Beck can be real mother of all these, and of course they have created all of these children with someone's DNA. Yon will find her biological mother for bone marrow, but she would go through some tough competition. Anyways, we are eagerly waiting for second part to see Yon in more action, and hopefully the actress will be the same as she has done a remarkable job. This is all for today, guys. Hopefully you liked the story. You guys can watch the full movie with English subtitles on Kiss Asian.